guy has some amazing skill. The plane has a huge amount of power for its size, and is doing the type of maneuvers that we call 3D maneuvers, which consists of very much low altitude hovering and rolling, hanging the plane on its nose at a very high angle of attack, using the enormous power of the engine to literally hang the plane on the propeller. Of course, you can see it also flies straight ahead, very much like a normal aircraft. And he's pulling up. Diving down. Pulling out. Now he's upside down, folks. Which is not easy because now, of course, up and down are reversed. Ooh, he touches the rudder on the ground, I believe. Pulls the nose up into a rolling maneuver. Notice the deflection of those control surfaces. They are very large and they deflect a very high angle, which gives him huge amounts of control. Notice that rudder swinging like the tail of a dog. And he has power to pull the nose straight up. More thrust than the plane weighs. Constant rolling, rolling, rolling. Huge ailerons on the wings, rolling the aircraft. This requires a very high-powered radio, too, to move surfaces that large. Flat spin, low altitude recovery. It takes nerves to fly this slow, this close to the ground, upside down, folks. Notice that the control's moving. Constant control inputs. He's got to be moving 4 controls at the same time, constantly. Going to try and touch that rudder, I believe. Being goaded by the other flyers here that want him to touch the rudder into the grass. But he decides he better not try that. He'd like to keep that plane to fly another time. Coming down into a knife edge attitude on the side of the aircraft, using the fuselage for lift, where the wings don't do any lifting on an angle like that. Coming down, inverted, then right side up again, into the knife edge attitude again. Getting all the lift to sustain flight from the fuselage, not the wings. Using the rudder as an elevator, and the elevators as rudders. This takes enormous concentration.
You and Daryl are up next. With the phone.
Pulling out, rolling inverted. Nice inverted pass. Climbing up. Rolling and rolling and rolling. Constant change of that rudder attitude. This requires constant inputs and no lapses of concentration can occur on a ship like this.
I've yet to see a large airplane constructed.
Inverted pass, straight up, snap rolling, into a spin, then flattening out. Snap rolls, coming in, nose high, into a hover, then a vertical climb. Ooh, dragging the tail, dragging the tail. Look at this. This is incredible. This is amazing. For those contemplating getting in the hobby, you will not fly like this after just one season. This represents the pinnacle of skill and practice over many years. But this is what's possible in our hobby, which is one of the reasons we like it so much. Anything a real plane can do, we can do better. Or at least as good. And not risk our lives. Climbing straight up using that power that exceeds the weight of the aircraft. Heading for the sun. He's going to go up and seed that cloud to make the rain start up again, I think. Okay, here he comes. Ooh, waggle on the wing, spinning. Diving. Inverted recovery. You could hear the sound of the air over that airplane. That hissing sound as it went by.